welcome back to my channel. Thanks for coming. So as you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys on how to become a nail tech and the basics of what you need to know. And I have some categories for you guys. I have some must-have items, and I also have some items that I personally like. So let's get started. So basically, I want to start by the things that you need to prep the nail. First things first, in all your YouTube videos, you're going to see this tool right here. This is a cuticle pusher. You use it to push back your nail beds to get rid of the dead skin around the cuticle area. This is the one that I have. I don't know the brand, I forgot, it's scratched off, but I got this from a nail store, but you can order it from anywhere. Okay, so that's the first thing you're gonna need. So you're also gonna need a drill, of course. I got this baby from Amazon. It cost me about 30 bucks, and originally I think it was $70, and I got it on sale. But your drill really doesn't have to be that strong, or it really doesn't have to be that expensive. Like for my nails, I keep it on the lowest setting at all times. I never go past the lowest setting because you don't want to burn anybody, you don't want to cut anybody. And the drill tip that I bought for it separately is this one. So it's a little ball, and it's very gentle around your cuticle area and on your nail. Sorry, and on your nail in general. It doesn't hurt your skin, it doesn't cut. You can get really close, but it just really cleans and get up in there. So I love this drill tip. This is a personal fave. You don't need it. However, what you do need is a 180 over 180 nail file. This one is Mia's Secret, and this is used to remove the shine from the nail. And as a nail tech, you know it's important to take care of your customers and make sure that you don't cut them or damage their natural nails, because even though we're trying to be cute ladies, like, we have to take care of our natural nails, or we can experience pain, or if your nails are too damaged, you can't get nails over them. So definitely want to take care of the nail underneath the nails. So you're gonna need a 180 over 180. And speaking of nail files, you're also gonna need a 100 over 100. This is what we use only on artificial nails. You don't want to use this on the natural nail, again, because it's super strong, so it will cut. Well, you can get cut from a hand file. I've done it before. You can damage, you can file too much, you can cut somebody. So you don't want to use this on real nails, just only the acrylics after it's been applied. And also for shaping after you apply your tips. And the last thing you're going to need for files is a buffer. This is a Mia's Secret 100 over 180 buffer, and you're going to use this towards the end of your application. So that's for that. Also, when prepping, you might want to get you one of these. It works really good in removing like all that extra cuticle that it's just so ugly. So also a necessity is a handy dandy nail clipper. You know, I use this, but I don't use it as often. But when I first started, this is really all I needed. So this can do like the job of many jobs. So instead of having this, they have little fancier things such as these, which makes it super easy to cut the acrylic tip. So you can use this instead of this. Or my favorite, I prefer using scissors. So instead of using this and this, which is like kind of fancy or whatever, all you really need is a traditional nail clipper. However, let me tell you guys why the scissors are my favorite. Just a quick demonstration. I have my nail tips right here. So when I apply the tip, right, like this, so instead of like using the nail clipper and having to do like from side to side, I can just cut it like in one whop like that. You feel me? So I like doing that, right? And so also, like when I have the scissors in my hand, say my client wants coffin or stiletto, I can easily just use my scissors and cut the sides. And I can cut it in that coffin or stiletto shape super easily. I I'm not gonna have to do too much filing to make it perfect. Just have to line it up a little bit and shape it a little bit, so it saves me time from filing, and it also saves me time from switching tools. So this is why I prefer using this. So get you some of these. I got this from the nail store in Palmdale. Also for prepping, of course you're gonna need you some nail glue. So many people, they use nail glue. They're like $1 each, sometimes a little bit more if you go somewhere like Sally's or something. But I get my glue from the 99-cent store. Thank you. It is super glue, and I have went one time to go buy some nail glue because I think they had like the Kiss nail glue there, and the lady told me, she was like, oh, you could just use super glue, it's the same thing, just different paper or whatever. So ever since then I just been purchasing the nail glue, and they're basically like 50 cents each because they come in a pack of 2 for $1, and it works perfectly fine. It works more than fine. I had to soak off a nail tip that I applied Cricut before. Like, they work. It works really, really well. So don't let price fool you all the time, okay? So you're gonna need some of this. Okay, so once we apply all of that, really the most important thing besides prepping is extremely important. If you don't prep right, then your nails will definitely lip and come off. To build your nails, you're gonna need you some acrylic and some liquid monomer. So you might hear this referred to as nail liquid or just monomer. It's the same thing. It's the little liquid that goes into the little glass to make the acrylic powder hard. So these are the brands that I use. This is Mia's Secret. I feel like Mia's Secret, it's expensive, but it's like affordable. This is like the most affordable, high quality products that you can get. This brand I find very professional and long lasting. So if I was you, I would just get Mia's Secret. Like I said, it's expensive and it adds up, but it's the best quality for your money, I guess. Good. I had clients who had their nails for over a month, so this works. Before you apply your acrylic and your monomer, right, super important to use some nail dehydrator. This is also from Mia's Secret. And even more important is the bond. This is the bond, also Mia's Secret. So with the dehydrator, it just also helps you remove some of the oil and the shine from your nail. You only want to put it on your natural nail after you put on the tip. You don't want to get it on your tip because it can crack the nail or do something crazy to the nail. So you just wanted to put it on your natural nail and not the acrylic, not the tip. So the bond, what this does is it gives it a sticky layer so that your acrylic can better stick to your nail. So this is extremely important, okay? So speaking of all this, of course you're gonna need some tips. So these tips, these are square tips I purchased from Amazon. I believe they cost me about $10, and there are 500 tips in here. And I also have some stiletto tips, but if I was you, I would have stiletto and square tips because of course people like the traditional square nails, but stiletto tips make it super easy when it comes to shaping for coffin, because all you have to do is cut off the very tip of the stiletto and you have like a perfect coffin. You might just have to file it a little bit, but it saves a lot of time filing. And when you're doing nails, it can take a really long time, so any way that you can save yourself time, do it. So get you some clear tips and some natural tips. I haven't had anybody requested the white French tips this far, but I would say must have, get you some clear and some natural, and get you some square and also get you some stiletto. But must haves, all you need is some square tips, and then like I said before, use the scissors to cut and shape it. So a quick little one-on-one for you guys, because when I first started doing nails, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't go to the nail shop. I would go with my friends, but I would usually like go get my feet polished or get a pedicure. Like I wouldn't really see what they were doing, so I had no idea. what was going on. So if you're like me, basically what you need to know is that the acrylic and the monomer, it helps build the nail, and what you put on top of the nail is up to you and the type of nail tech that you want to be. For me personally, I like to use colored acrylic because it doesn't chip, like it's hard, like you just put a gel top coat over it, and that's it. So all your designs, like all your encapsulations, your flowers, your glitter, anything that you encapsulate, or like even your ombres, you know, like the design is done and you just top it off with a gel coat, and that's that. But some people, like in the salon, you might see them build a nail with these, and then they'll apply like either regular nail polish or gel polish, and that's the way that most people do it. However, I don't like that way because like I'm still learning how to do it, and I suck at polishing nails, to be honest. So like the acrylic just makes it so much easier for me because I really suck at polishing nails. Even like applying my gel top coat to my nails, like I suck at it, like like I suck, just period, I suck. But if you like using nail polish, I feel like I encourage you to do it because it's cheaper for you, and you know, it works. It's traditional, it works. So you can use regular nail polish and then top it off with a gel top coat, which can be challenging because if your nail polish isn't applied properly or it hasn't properly dried, then you know your gel top coat's gonna kind of mess up. So your nails have to be absolutely dry with regular nail polish to top it off with a gel top coat. And if you use a regular clear coat nail polish, of course, you know, it takes forever to dry, it can peel, it can chip, all that. So if you're just starting, I recommend going the route that I do and just use colored acrylic because it's easier. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it in the end. So you're gonna need 2 of these. One of them is gonna have your liquid in there, and then the other one is gonna have your brush cleaner. So it's important to have brush cleaner. I get this from Sally's, you guys. Many people don't really talk about this, but you need this. This is a necessity, okay? You need this to clean your brush because acrylic, when you dip your acrylic, it's gonna get acrylic stuck in the brush. So it's important to dip your brush in some nail liquid to remove that acrylic, because you don't want your brush to be hard and get damaged, because you can really damage your brush. So you want to get you some nail brush cleaner. Also, something that's important that I have to use are these safety glasses, because when I file the nails, you know, you don't want it to pop up. It happened to me before. I was shaping the tip, and since it's, you know, thinner, like a piece of that and the glue popped in my eye. It was really bad. So you want to avoid that. And also get you some face masks, offer it to your clients, and you need to put one on as well. At first I was like, no, I don't need it or whatever, but those fumes really start to give you a headache, especially, you know, smelling it for a long period of time. So get you some of that. And something else that's also extremely important, of course, is your acetone. I don't use this for my brush. Don't use it for your brush. You can damage your brush. But of course, like to clean around or remove, to soak off your acrylic nails, you're gonna need some acetone. So to soak off your acrylics, to soak off your gel, to clean around, get you some acetone. It's important. And also, one of the most important things is this Barbicide. You need this to clean your items. As you can see, it's really strong. I left my stuff in there too long and it makes it rust. So it works really well. So basically you just pour some of this into a container and you add like hot water and you soak your tools. Like, extremely important. You don't want to spread germs or give anybody infection, so you have to have this. And also, lastly, is a UV lamp. This is the one that I have. It's not really fancy. I got it from Amazon. It was like $15, but it works. So get you one of these. And I think that's basically all my stuff. Also, I have one of these. a little duster. You can get this from the 99-cent store or anywhere really. This is important, not really a must-have, but kind of is, because you know when you're filing it gets really dusty and you just want to be able to quickly dust all that stuff off. So get you one of these, and I think that is it. So I know I mentioned it, I didn't point it out, but you definitely need a gel top coat, and for this day and age as a nail tech. And also, if you are going to try using regular gel polish, I haven't found one that I really liked yet, and I haven't started investing in gel polish, but this is something that I would like to invest in. So this is a recommended for me, but definitely not a must-have. You don't even have to use gel at all, to be honest. And yeah. Oh, also I want to talk about, last thing, I want to talk about this gel tip that's in here. This is what I use after I apply the acrylic. Okay, sorry, my camera died. But anyways, like I was saying before my camera really interrupted me. So you can use this to get super close or whatever. And it doesn't cut anybody, and you can get all in those tight spaces. So definitely recommend this as well. And that is it, you guys. I wish you all luck, and I will be linking the places that I get my nail supplies from. If you guys want the links to my personal drill or my UV lamp, I can link that as well. And also shout out to the 2 nail stores that I go to. One is called Fancy Nails, located in Palmdale, California, and the other one is called Montage, located in Victorville, California. Now both of these stores, I get things from both of them. I live in Lancaster, so I don't really go to the Victorville one, but whenever I am out there, like, I try to stack up on stuff with designs and stuff. So definitely check out those 2 stores. And also, if for all like your nail decor and all your cutesy stuff, like your glitters or your encapsulation items like hearts, stars, butterflies, rhinestones, I recommend checking out AliExpress. I haven't ordered from there personally yet because my budget doesn't allow me to right now, but I will be ordering from there soon. They have like tons of stuff for cheap. The only downside is that it takes around a month on average, I hear, to get your stuff. So I would definitely say order things that you don't need right now, but that you can use definitely for like your designs and stuff. So check out AliExpress for that, and check out the rest of my videos. Like my page on Facebook, it's Nailbae, and also follow me on my Instagram, which is also Nailbae. And that's it. So yeah, thanks for watching my video. I hope it helped y'all, and bye babies.